This story I found just insane. The Kansas City Star, women in Missouri cannot get a divorce while pregnant. Many fear what this means post-Roe. So to be very clear, the laws in Missouri that prevent pregnant women from getting a divorce are not new. So they are not a net new law, right? But it's a real fucking weird law. Like, it's a real weird law. And the law is based on the idea that they have to establish custody before the divorce proceedings are finalized, and they cannot establish custody until the baby is born.
Yeah.
Which makes no fucking sense, by the way. That doesn't. Most states don't require this. I can say it makes no sense because almost no states have a similar law, right?
Sure.
Many other states, almost every other state has figured out a way to settle this relatively simple question.
Yeah, without keeping the woman in a relationship she does not want to be in.
Exactly. Yeah. Laws like this are inherently, intrinsically, and explicitly designed to keep women in relationships they do not want to be in, and to further abusive relationships and to demean and devalue women. That is what these laws are for.
That's it. Exactly. And in this particular case, they're talking to someone who years ago this happened to, and this person was in an abusive relationship and wanted to get out of this relationship, but she was pregnant, and so they wouldn't grant her a divorce.
Yep.
And so she was stuck in this relationship. And her husband had threatened to her afterwards that had said, once you have the baby, I'm going to get you pregnant again so you can't leave me.
Yeah.
Just keep her pregnant.
Keep her pregnant.
Just keep her pregnant.
And then you continue to essentially legally own, or maybe not own, but fucking own. Like an abusive relationship is a relationship of power and control. Yeah. So like that terminology is not inaccurate.
It's like you said, there's so many different ways that we're in this position now where you get the chance to see laid bare women as second-class citizens. And what's happening is we're rolling back the clock on some of these fucking old-timey fucking frontier times fucking laws that still exist that were still enforced years. I mean, this picture is from like the 70s, right?
Yeah, it's old as fuck, bro.
This is a photo from like the 70s. So this isn't fucking pioneer times. This isn't fucking, they didn't have to stand still for 2 minutes to take the photo, right? Yeah. There's not some fucking like weird shadow in the corner.
See, the daguerreotype is looking great.
The little kid doesn't have a fucking wax mustache, but
never smile in a photograph. You look crazy.
You gotta hold someone's hand and stare into their eyes. No, but seriously, like, this is one of those, it's not that old.
Right.
It's within lifetimes that this was happening there. So and they didn't change it then, right? And so you get a chance to see all these shitty old laws and all these people not acting. And this is exactly what they want. They don't care.
Right.
And they want to show you they don't care.
Yep.
They want to show you they don't care, and they want to, just like these pregnant women can't leave because the man exerts his will over them. The same thing is true with these politicians.
Yeah, if you think about it, patriarchy is a tyranny of the minority.
Yeah.
50.9% of all human beings on this planet are women. And they are somehow second-class citizen. Well, you want to know how? It's because we establish a system of controls that disenfranchise, disempower, and financially destroy women's ability to compete in the workplace and ability to act. And I know I always come back to the workplace, and that's intentional. It's because money is a proxy for power.
It gives you autonomy.
Right.
Yeah.
So money is a proxy for power. Money is absolutely the ability to do and to act and to control. That is what we've decided socially that money will act as a standby or proxy for. So when you disenfranchise financially women, and when you reduce their opportunities, and when you remove them from the workforce for long periods of time, when you deny them education, when you do all of the things that we have done for decades and hundreds of years prior to the women's suffrage movement, when you don't allow them to vote for their own rights, when you don't allow them to open their own bank accounts, when you don't allow them to get divorced because they're fucking pregnant, when you treat them as less than, you are every single time you are affecting their financial futures, which affects their ability to be empowered.
Yeah.
like it or lump it, in a capitalist society, it always comes back to money.
It does. You're right.
It does.
It does.
And like this shit is egregious and it is intentional.
Yeah.
It is an intentional way for patriarchy to continue pushing forward its tyranny of minority.
It's all echoes of the patriarchy.
It is.
Every one of these is an
Yes.
echo of it.